Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, wherever you are in your day. I hope you're feeling loved and blessed. It is Monday, Monday Madness. But it's the February 2nd, 2026, and it is Moon Day, right? That's all right. Get the negativity off of us. So we're doing I'm just trying to keep my voice down. My daughter's home, so I don't want to be, disruptive to her time. She probably can't hear me, but still, just keep the energy, vibe. Okay, spirit. Anyways, 6 cards. Waning moon energy. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Let's get the cards out. All right, I don't know who that was. All right, so um, one. Let's just get into it, right? So you can get on with your day. What energies is the waning moon conjuring up for me, right? Because we just left from the snow moon, that last full moon. We're going into where the moon starts to wane. I typed it in yesterday, and I was like, oh, it's. I knew what waning and wrote waxing. That is my brain. Okay. One. What energy is the waning moon conjuring up for me? Two, as the moon wanes, what do I need to unburden my heart of in order to open up the magic within? Three, how can I cleanse away all that weighs me down? Four, what habits and cycles can the waning moon assist me with breaking? And how can I start to make space for all the magic that will be sown during that new moon? And then the last card, the sixth card, is the message from the ancestors. Get a good shuffle in, right? That's what's up. Waning moon energy, right? Monday is the high priestess and represented by the moon. So, hey, what you got to say? Hallelujah. Hallelujah swinging. All right, let's cut the deck. All right, let's go ahead and take it down to the tarot because that's what we're here for. Got my cup of tea right here. Let's take a little sip of cup of tea, right? Okay. One. What energies is the waning moon conjuring up for me? What energies is the waning moon conjuring up for me? Six of Wands. Six is about communication, problem solving, and equilibrium. Wands, you guys are well versed in this. Your fire, your passion, your activities, and your projects. My main keywords: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Aries being the emperor, the authority. Leo being the strength and inner peace. The Sagittarius being the temperance and the patience. What energies is the waning moon conjuring up for you? It's all about getting you into that communication of your passion and connecting you to the things that you really have inside of you that you want to bring forth. It's about letting those activities and projects and passions come together where you find your happiness within. You have to communicate yourself and actually be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And finding that it's not just about equilibrium. It's not just about balance, but it's about equilibrium and finding that completeness within yourself. But you have to be truthful with yourself in the beginning, forthright and front and center, communicating to your mind, to your heart, and your heart to your mind, uh, in between and back and forth, and being honest, right? So that's the energy in the waning moon conjuring up for you is going to be allowing yourself to communicate to your spirit, to communicate to your soul, and telling yourself, "This is what I want to do." Okay. Beautiful card, right? All right. 2. As the moon wanes, what do I need to unburden my heart of in order to open up the magic within? The 6 of Pentacles, six being about communications, problem solving, and equilibrium. Again, hello, 6 and 6 Pentacles being about your resources, physical things in the body, right? You're well versed in this. Virgo, Virgo, the Hermit, is about introspection. Taurus is the Hierophant, about tradition, and Capricorn is the Devil, with about materialism and temptation. Don't be scared by the word. Um, this is about, again, communication of your fire, passion, and desires and projects that you would like to start. But it's all about communicating and balance and the equilibrium of your resources, not just your finances but your body. You could be dealing with some illnesses that you're just kind of holding you back from what you really want to do. I know the story. All right. How can I cleanse away all that weighs me down? How can I cleanse all that weighs me down? Love. The Lovers, Mercury, Gemini, choices, relationship, harmony, and values. And it's not just about being in a relationship with another person. It's about loving yourself and taking care of your health and mind and well-being. Okay, because this isn't always about finding a relationship. This is about self-care and self-love, not about finding your soulmate, right? Because we don't do that here. The Lovers of Mercury, the planet connected to Gemini and Virgo, but Gemini being the lovers and about duality. So it's about finding that balance within yourself, neighbors, and yeah, loving yourself and the balance. You got to find that balance. Okay. 4. What habits and cycles can the waning moon assist me with breaking? What habits and cycles can the waning moon assist me with breaking that cycle of conflict, uncertainty, and instability. And again, it's back to your resources, physical things in the body, be it your money, be it your body, be it your health. And it's about finding that, again, balancing out that uncertainty. Like I said, you could be dealing with some kind of illness, some kind of a loss of a job, and everything is just unbalanced, and you're going to have to refine that equilibrium within your life um, to get things back in order. Okay. All right. 5. How can I start to make space for all the magic that will be sown during the moon? How can I start to make space for all the magic that will be sown during the full moon? Okay, it's all about leading the way. And remember, here we are, right back to wands, which is your fire, passions, and projects. It's your passion, the thing that you've been wanting to do, but kind of having to put off because you're dealing with this and this. Okay, so it's going to be really about communicating to yourself, your and balancing out and communicating your resources, your physical things in the body. Like I said, it could be your job, it could be your health, and where you can start to make space is leading that way for your project and passion and activities to come to the surface, to the forefront. All right, so that before to come to the forefront. It's your priority. It's got to become your priority. Okay. Make it your priority. All right. Message from the universe. This is the last one. Message from the universe. Hello, the Hanged Man. This is all about seeing it from a different perspective. This is letting go. This is about surrendering. This is about emotional release and sacrifice and seeing things from a different perspective. It's a shift of your mind, shift of your mind, communicating, shift of your body, shift of your resources, shift of your love, shift of your self esteem, shift of the way you care about yourself, even if it's about your body, shifting the way you love yourself and take care of yourself, your health and well being, and getting rid of that conflict, getting rid of that conflict of your physical things and your resources in your body. Um, and your ancestors want you to learn to see it from a different perspective. Just, that's all you got to do, is not be stubborn about it. See it from a different perspective. That was plain and simple. That was easy. Look, that's only 10 minutes. But you know what? Sometimes straight and to the point, simple. Sometimes it's only one card that's going to tell you just the whole thing that you need to know and focus on. That's all I got to say. I didn't do one yesterday because it was the full moon and I just felt like the energy of being with myself. So I hope you learn to see it from a different perspective because right now, where do we start out at? The Six of Wands. This is the energy being conjured up for you. So just communicate it and start seeing it from a different perspective. And I think you'll start seeing a change. Okay? Thanks for stopping by. You know the drill. Go do something else.